And listen, you got put the work in.
You too. My man Deacon is talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What the hell was that?
Trey is philosophizing, giving me
Trash.
giving us all this information. But I'm thinking about Commanders football. I'm concerned about the Commanders winning and losing. And I'm actually excited about what happened today. Today is Thursday, a couple of days before the last preseason game, and some exciting news happened. In some ways, some bad news happened. But nonetheless, news happened. Our team was moving. We're going forward, one way or the other. But before all of that, let me introduce my main man, Deacon, down below. And my man to the left of me is Trey Z. And we are the OGs of the DMV. And fellas, what we always do, let's
Get
You don't know. Yeah. You don't know who you messing with. You don't know who you messing with. You don't know. You don't. I run you up and down the Serengeti. Heads ain't ready. I chew you up and spit you out like chicken confetti. My rhymes are heavy like elephants, stomping your regiments, dismembering all your limbs, ripping your ligaments. I break you down to an atom, change your chemical structure, roots and culture. You don't wanna fuck with this brother. I'm like a time bomb over a fresh can of Wilson. Stylus plexiglass got you face down in the grass, ready to blast. Sticky for your jewels and your cash. Call me Robin Hood. Take the loot back to the hood. I wish you would try to retaliate. I wait like a sniper, beat you like Street Fighter, heat you up like a lighter. Don't need no Ghost Rider. Original skill, killing at will. Terminates career like the pill. This is real, not no fiction. Came up for my jurisdiction. I'm liver than you, whether freestyle or written. Hitting hard like a hammer, like a natural disaster, like a hurricane. Plain and simple, bringing the pain. Won the battle. What? I'm ready to do this. Beat your ass like Lennox Lewis. Play you out like Parker Lewis. You must be foolish.
I turned all the ideas off, man, back during the pandemic, man. I just had a good time. We call it a day, man. 3 years ago in the pandemic, I realized that we were going to do what we do. Like we always do.
like we always do.
We 6 Nubian brothers for life, man. It's a reason why.
Hey, there's only 3 real ones, so
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Are we back?
We back. We having a good time. We talking Commanders football. We love Commanders football. We've been around for years. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been around for years, since the 70s, since Chris Hamburger, since George Allen. You know what I'm saying? We've been back Dave Butts. We've been back
Charlie Taylor.
We've seen them all. And now it's 2024, and the team has made moves at the wide receiver position, which Big Al, yours truly, Big Al has told y'all that the team had to take a step to wide receivers was not what we thought they were. Not what we thought they were. And Peterson and Dan Quinn has proved my point. John at Garage Life. John, he's proved my point that the wide receiver position is a little weak. And we have to make some moves. We had to make some moves and move on, or take a step back.
What move did we make? What move did we make, man?
We took a step back to go forward. And the move that we made was, unfortunately, we had to let our number 1 pick from Ron and the Marty brothers 2 years ago, Jahan, and let him go. We had to let him go and move on.
No more sticky fingers on the
No more sticky fingers.
All gone.
He's gone. And we're going to have some Plan B receivers playing his position.
Do you have a plan B?
We got to cue in the MASH music, man, because Jahan Dotson had promised. We thought we were going to get the shifty. We thought we were going to get the compliment. We knew we had something. We already had a little shifty guy in Terry. And Terry could stretch the field as well. But we knew we had another shifty guy with Jahan. And according to China Black, he was the next thing coming. I know China Black, man. We got to call China Black, make sure he's all right.
Yeah,
because
might check on that, brother.
Yeah, we got to check on him, man, because this is something. And yeah, you know, we're fans, and I love when we pick them up. Well, to be quite honest with you, I was kind of like, who's Jahan Dotson? But then when he touched the field and he did what he did, and I guess we were so abysmal when it came to our wide receiver position, he stepped the wide receiver position up and then out. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay, this is Jahan Dotson. Hence, we gave him, as you can see, one of our old thumbnails, sticky fingers, because all of our receivers was dropping everything outside of Terry. Nobody could hold the ball at all. Nobody. And so this guy, when he got a pass, caught the pass. Something as simple as that became sticky fingers. And then something happened. Don't know what happened. Don't really care. But it wasn't what we wanted to see in our man Jahan. And to see him jump on the field with the second string and a couple of these preseason games and stuff like that, and then to hear the rant from one of our elders on him, it wasn't what our locker room needed at the time, I think. So in this move, I feel that Quinn felt like that too. And so what can we get for this guy? And they told me, because I got the news late today. All of us, we work. We don't have the subscribers to turn this into all we do. We are real dudes out here hustling. And so when I heard about it, I was like, okay, what is the trade? What did we get? Because I thought that we can use Jahan in the Ayuk trade. And I was like, oh, did we get Ayuk? Then I heard, no, we didn't. I said, what did we get? So what did we get, Deacon?
We got zilch. We got lambasted. We lost this trade. No, actually, let me say,
let's make it official. Tell me what we got. Tell me what we got so I can hear it.
We traded Jahan to Philly along with our 5th round pick.
We gave him a 5th with Jahan.
With Jahan.
And what did we get for that?
2 7ths and a 3rd, which is going to be a late 3rd because it's going to be Philly's 3rd and not Miami's 3rd that they got from Miami. Damn! So it's going to be a late 3rd because they're going to do pretty good this year. They might even win the division. They go late in the playoffs. That's going to put their 3rd round pick almost in the 4th round. So it's looking like
we got a bunch of guys. We got a bunch of Jags.
But the 3rd might be okay. I mean, we got our running back in the 3rd round. We got a couple of
Robertson was a 3rd round.
Robertson was a 3rd round pick.
And I need to hear that.
Yeah. No. Let's just say this too. Ron lied, so I don't blame you for liking this guy. But Ron lied. He lied to all of us, all the fans, and said, "I'm gonna trade out of this pick, which we could have got Olave
at number 11,
and we moved back to 16
to get Jahan.
Got Jahan. Got a couple more picks. Got Robinson out of that pick, but the other guys are already gone. Robinson's the only one here out of those.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this: the Robinson pick is going to pan out. I'm sorry, Robinson. I don't see him not being here for quite some time doing what he do. But I would say this, according to what I agree with you, I think we got fleeced a little bit. We basically offboarded Jahan. That's what we did. We just really got rid of him. We didn't. It wasn't about us accumulating anything. It was just, you got to go. Which means, and in my opinion, maybe he was going to be a problem, and he just got rid of the problem.
I don't know if he's going to be a problem as far as I don't think he's that kind of dude where he's a locker room problem, something like that.
No, he's not a prima donna, but he just.
I just think he wasn't aggressive enough. He wasn't aggressive enough for these coaches. We watched him on Terry's screen, that little quick out there he ran, and he could barely block the guy. So he's not a strong guy. He's not a tall guy. He's kind of a one-trick pony. it may be the type of coach that he can thrive under. Like the first year he was under, what's your boy in Kyle Allen? What's your boy out?
Turner.
Yeah, Turner. He was under Turner for the first year, right? And Turner kept throwing the ball, so he got getting some receptions, getting touchdowns and stuff like that. He would get open, and then so he was a more, hugger type of guy. Come in, let me explain to you something. But then Bieniemy came in and he had a horrible year last year, and then he got another aggressive coach who wants aggressive players, and he just didn't spark. He did nothing in a preseason. He did nothing in camp. So they moved him because they planned on staying for the next couple of years. So they didn't want to drag him along if he wasn't part of the team. So what you're saying? He was going to be fourth.
You basically saying that Jahan was more 4-H. He was a 4-H club guy. You remember 4-H?
I don't know.
4-H, man. Come on, man, with the Shamrock and the kids, and they was hugging the tree.
Did we just talk before we start recording that we can't even remember the name of the people on the team?
Al ain't paying attention. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't gotten this far, there's a lot of old guys talking, and like you probably know, new subscribers or people watching will be like, "What is going on here?" Well, Al is now watching a whole nother thing. This guy is down here just talking, and I just dropped some stuff that was so ambiguous that I needed these guys to help me to get the joke right, but they didn't because this dude don't even remember, and that dude ain't paying attention. But
I'm just looking at the draft picks that we missed for Jahan. We could have had. No, seriously.
Okay, go ahead, Al. Break it down.
We needed a wide receiver that particular year.
Always.
Everybody knows that we could have had a Olave at 11. We passed on it.
That was a big miss. That's a Pro Bowler.
So that was a Pro Bowler. He had something like 1,500 yards last year. He had 1,500 yards and 12 touchdowns.
With Derek Carr.
Okay. Then we could have got Williams with Detroit. He's a speedster. He got injured. He had an ACL. So that was one that we did a good job because he didn't do anything.
We avoided that.
So last year he had a decent year. Last year, 800 yards and 5 touchdowns, but he's recovering from an ACL.
That's more than Jahan had.
Damn. So that's more than Jahan had. We could have picked up. What's the next wide receiver? Dotson was 16, and then from after that, they had this dude Burke from Tennessee. He has done nothing. So that was a good pick.
Listen, you ain't going further, Big Al. Olave was the one we should have had. He should have,
Well, we could have had. Looks like we could have got a guy named St. Brown.
St. Brown?
Yep, from Detroit Pistons, which he went in the second round.
Detroit. Hey, I thought he went into the Diami trade. Round. Was that Diami? That's the same draft as Diami?
No, Diami is the year before that. Diami's with Davis. Diami was a third round pick.
I know. I thought Amon-Ra St. Brown came out of that draft.
No, he came in the same as Dotson. Okay. So we could have got him. He actually is the second receiver after we picked him. I'm looking right now. It looks like he was in the second round when they picked him up. Well, so St. Brown is all pro, top 5 receiver. He had 1,500 yards and 8 touchdowns last year.
So basically, we traded a first round Pro Bowler for a third round running back because all the other ones are gone.
Everybody else, no, we still got the tight end though, right? Didn't Turner in part of that draft? Turner's part of it.
Yeah, he's getting cut.
He has to. That Bama. Did you see in the last preseason game? The dude is 7'9". In the Bama, the ball was a little high, but he couldn't leave the ground. There was no attempt. It was just like he just kind of just fell down. I was like, and you know what I'm thinking? The quarterback was like, all right, big boy, you the biggest guy in the NFL. And he threw it high. He's like, go get it. He said, go get it. And Turner said, and got about that far off the ground and fell down, and he was out. I didn't see him touch the field again. Gotta get cut.
But Jahan Dotson,
Cut Cole Turner.
I personally think that when he said he didn't want to run back those punts, he was done with us. I think the stink of last
That wasn't him though. That wasn't him. That was his manager, and his manager blew it. So Jahan is probably going out right now and finding him a Wilson, as in bat, and he's going to find his manager to tell him, I got a problem.
Hey. Should have kept your word, Brian.
Jesus Christ, man! What the fuck you doing, dude? God damn it! I will get you your money, man! Just God damn it!
Now, because he's going to Philly to sit on the bench, because Philly already got they starting,
Well, no, he's opening for third. They're open for slot receiver. They got to open him for slot receiver.
Yeah, he gonna play for Philly. He gonna play because they don't need him.
And they got open for punt returner too.
Yeah, but they don't need him to do anything. He's a third receiver, so he's just out there taking up snaps. And
well, I personally think
no, Jahan can play.
That's what I'm going to say.
He can play. He probably
if he wants
he's
to.
overdrafted. He should have been in the second round. But even though he is where he is, we always say stop looking at the rounds people were drafted in, look at the talent that they bring. He's a third wide receiver. He's a good third wide receiver in this league. Not the first, not the second option, but the third option. Come on, he can do that. He can do that. So for them, they got him for a third rounder. What I mean? Third round. So that's good for them. So I mean, he's going to.
They won the draft.
You think which hints goes to my conversation about aren't we in competition with the East? Why do we do this with Philly all the time? Does Philly know where the bodies are? What is going on, man? Why do we do this with Philly? You know what's going to hurt me? Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you right now, if Jahan light us up when we play Philly, I'm not coming on. You can call. You have a better chance getting my daughter to come on this show. I'm not coming on. I'm going to be so upset. I'm so mad. I'm not going to like it.
I'm going to tell you right there, Jahan is a good player. He didn't fit this particular scheme, but he's a good player.
If Hurts
and I think he had doo-doo in the back of his brain from the last administration.
Another dude with doo-doo?
Yes.
I'm going to be mad. No, that was Al's doo-doo example.
James Davis was.
That was James
another
Davis.
one.
Yeah, he's another one. But Jamin Davis actually probably saved his situation by just getting around that corner because nobody else could.
Yeah,
so,
you got nobody to sack a quarterback. Yeah,
nobody else did. First sack this year.
So we got to open this slot. Okay. Now
we don't.
Yes, we do. That's going to put some interesting.
No, we don't.
What are you talking about?
Crowder is our slot receiver.
No, not slot receiver. I'm talking about a slot. We got a slot to put a receiver in.
He said,
not there anymore.
Okay.
Who's going to make the team now?
So we got an extra slot. So that's going to put a lot of pressure on this game coming.
It's not going to be Tinsley. He's got to get cut because that dude can't catch a cold.
But he's the one. It's like, are you going to get open or you catch the ball? Which one you want? So
he's not
we got guys that can't get open. We got guys that can't catch the ball.
No.
Well, let's just say Jahan was going to be in number 4. Okay, so because he wasn't beating out De'Ami Brown, and we don't know what De'Ami
Zacharias is going to make.
He's number 3. Yeah, so we got those 3.
And so we got Let's count it. Terry, Crowder,
okay,
Zacharias, Brown over McCaffrey. Y'all know this. I know you don't want to because McCaffrey got the pedigree, but it's gonna be Brown, man, because he's done it again. He's like, I'm superstar in the practice field, and he got a rap. If that translates to the field, Brown. If not, we in trouble. But I'm just saying, Brown, McCaffrey. That's questionable because you got that dude, Kazmir Allen.
Kaz Allen.
He's catching kick returns and he's doing he's showing up.
I thought he was playing running back.
Yeah, they had him in running back. That was terrible. Did y'all like that?
No.
He fumbled.
Yeah, but that happens. That happens. Even with who was your boy that didn't Robinson in the beginning drop 1 or 2?
Yeah, Robinson and AG.
Right, but no, AG was the one. That's what I was thinking about. AG, but no, that he's too.
What's the other big receiver that
he's not as shifty as everybody thinks he is? I'm talking about Kashmir Allen. He's not that.
He's fast though. He's fast. He's a sprinter.
But you just pluck him in his forehead, and the Bama flies 20.
That was Jahan too. So we got
Jahan.
Too light.
What's the big boy that plays receiver that they was doing good? He's a practice guy.
I keep saying
the
Michael
guy that just came on. You mean?
No. It's
not with a T. It's not Michael Tinsley. It's
man.
Here we go. Come on, old brain.
Pull it up.
Old brains. Come on, old brains. Come on.
Yeah, I think he's gonna make the team. Who are you talking about?
Is he gonna be on the 52 or the 70?
No, he's gonna make the roster. Because we don't have any size. He's the only one with size, unless you want the dude we just brought in from off the couch.
Yeah, but they didn't play him enough, so I didn't really see what he can do. He seemed like he's got the height and everything, but he looks like I'm just out here right now trying to get my legs.
Oh, yeah. He's not in football shape, that's for sure.
He's definitely practice squad right now. He's definitely practice squad.
But I think he has the resume. Because if you play for he was coming from the 49ers, right? No, Pittsburgh. He was the Pittsburgh number 2. And if you come for Pittsburgh number 2, that's pedigree.
Yeah, but you drop him on you. If he clears waivers and get on the practice squad, you can get his wind up, you can get his speed. Because he hasn't played in like 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Is it Michael Tinsley you talking about?
No, Tinsley's the one that we have to cut. We have to let him go.
The one that dropped the touchdown.
That's Michael Tinsley.
Yeah.
Is it Davis?
Nah, it starts with a T. His last name starts with a T.
Either way, here's the thing: the receiver. So we go back to our conversation that we had the last time we recorded. We had a show. Our receiver core is weak.
Braxton Jermaine.
Yeah.
Our receiver core is weak. Our offensive line is weak. Linebackers are better. Corners are old. Well, I can't even say. Secondary is.
That's another thing. Is JJ getting cut?
Who? No, they're not gonna cut JJ. No,
they say they like what he's doing in practice.
They're not gonna cut JJ.
Remember, they haven't schemed anything up yet, so he's not a one-on-one guy. So they ain't schemed nothing up.
I heard
you know who JJ's gonna be out? JJ's gonna be our next Dax Milne and the tight end who
Turner.
Turner. He's going to be that guy because the potential is there. So he's going to ride potential for a year and a half. So he's going to get this year and a half a year next year. And if he doesn't do anything, that's when they'll get rid of him. I think Turner is finally through. I hope he's finally through. And like they did with Dax Milne, they finally said, okay, Dax, that's nice, but you got to go. But so
this is ESPN has our starters now since Jahan got cut. They got Terry, of course, De'Ami Brown, and they got Luke McCaffrey as the third receiver.
You see that? But I just want to mention that I said Brown, and y'all was like throwing up in your mouth.
They got De'Ami Brown as the second receiver now.
Brown is the second receiver.
And they got
don't shake your head, Deacon. What Brown had the same boo-boo that I was talking about, man. Come on, man.
He got to show me on the field.
They got Crowder.
You gotta do that. I get you that. I'm not.
They got Pringle making the team.
Yeah, Pringle gonna make the team.
Pringle gonna make the team because Pringle been there before. He got some playing time. And he caught a couple passes. So
everybody else everybody else getting cut.
They didn't say Zacharias.
Yeah, Zachary, Crowder, and Pringle are gonna make the team.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
it. Guys out on spot, but he fumbled the ball, so they gonna get.
That's a short wide receiver crew, though, man.
It is.
Like the Smurfs,
baby. Smurfs. We back to the Smurfs.
Probably got to have these 10-foot tight ends.
And those of you who are watching, y'all probably don't even know what Smurfs is. This is the first time you probably ever heard of that word, but there was a thing called the Smurfs. Look it up.
The Smurfs.
Anyway, so at the end of all of this.
Do we hold on before you go into that, Trey? Are there any wide receivers out there that we might bring in that can take? We're unfortunately we should have drafted wide receiver. That's what happened. Unfortunately, we should have drafted wide receiver.
What?
Drafted McCaffrey.
Yeah, but when did we get McCaffrey, fellas?
Third round.
Third
He
round.
was a fourth round, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I thought we grabbed
He was
McCaffrey.
there for the taking.
You know what it was? But in the draft, he was on the board, and you know how we always say best on the board.
That was your boy's friend, man. That was your boy's friend.
No, but the bottom line is this, fellas. Receiver's gonna eat us up, and I told y'all we're gonna have to go run heavy. We're gonna have to go to the old hog heaven, but unfortunately, all our hogs ain't hogs. We got hamsters and chinchillas. You know what I'm saying? We don't have hogs.
You would think
Are we comfortable before we move on from wide receiver? Are we comfortable with the starting with 5 or 6?
No.
Man, Al, stop it.
Listen,
That's what we're leaving. I'm leaving
a
the wide receiver for a reason, man.
We have a rookie quarterback with a bad offensive line and below average wide receiver core.
You know why? Because Al, we're going to have to makeshift us along an offensive line so that we can our passing is going to be checked down. We need JD5 to understand the check down. Eckler is your number 2, not 3. You're number 2 when you're looking on the field because it's how bad things are. Bates can block. Turner can't do nothing. I haven't seen Turner block or catch. So I don't know what Turner is here for. I don't.
Well, they got Turner cut on this. They got Zach Ertz, Vince Donat.
Ertz is going to be a weapon because you're going to have to. It's going to be a Alex Smith revisit with instead of him having one leg, it's going to be 2. But JD5 is going to impersonate a Alex Smith 1-2 pass. 1-2 pass, short passes, dink and dunk down the field. That's all we got. Because the offensive line is not going to do anything. You know it, Deacon. The offensive line. Wiley is the best offensive lineman they got, and he just already got pancake.
Stop it.
So Coleman is out for the season, Deacon. What's Coleman's status? You know?
No, he's not out for the season. They slow rolling him. So he probably end up on the pup list when they come on though. But I don't think they cut it for a whole year.
I don't understand why you was cutting me off. I really don't.
Because you wouldn't take Julio Jones?
What?
Julio Jones is out there as a free agent.
He's out there.
He's 40 years old. He's 40.
Randall Cobb, little short Randall Cobb, quick in the moves. You know, Randall
he's
Cobb.
41.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju is a little younger now.
Juju is probably younger, and so you know,
Juju has lost all his speed.
You know how I am. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm anti-ageism. I can't stand it with these guys. But when we're talking about the vets that they're calling, I'm going to say Juju out of all the vets with what you said, Cooper and who was the other one?
Julio Jones.
Yeah. You understand?
Randall Cobb.
Chase Claypool.
Chase is still young too.
And we're looking for a third right now, not a number one.
Looking for no. We're desperate. Right now.
Hey, Deacon, I'm running to bring them in though. I'm running to bring them in for a trial.
I'm bringing in Juju for his height.
Right.
Juju's only 6'2".
Juju. What's the next?
Still the tallest.
Anybody else out?
Still the tallest.
Who?
Juju. Still the tallest. 6'2".
Who else out?
Well, I think the other one, Claypool is 6'5", I think, though. I think Claypool is actually taller.
I'm not worried about Claypool. Juju is the one that out of all the guys you name, I'm interested in. That's what Deacon said. Claypool.
I was on something else, man.
Yeah, I was like, he's 6'5". Claypool is 6'5" and a half and 3/4. Okay. We got a 7-foot tight end who didn't leave the ground. That dude, he didn't even look like he tried. He just fell down. Do you remember that pass? It was in the end zone. That pass, and that Bama said, I'm like, you are the tallest guy ever.
So obviously, Cole Turner's not making the team for Trey.
he's only been on the team for 4 or 5 years, man. He's got to go, man. He's taking up a spot. Did you watch the Pittsburgh game last week? And the wide receiver, when he jumped up to try to catch that bad pass, the bad to the Jordan, he was like 7 feet off the ground. He just jumped up and he couldn't reach that bad pass. But he was like 5'6". You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna call
talking
Sanders
about
Ray.
Cole Turner. You is 9'3". You jumped and was like, eh. And I was like, okay, get him out.
I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna go get Samus Reyes. Put his name on.
Samus Ray.
Samus Reyes will be good for the calendar, though.
Hey, he's strong. He's aggressive. That's our team, man.
All right, Mickey Stromberg, is he making the team?
Stromberg making the team. That's a center, right?
It's the center for last year, number 3 pick from last year, third
I
round pick.
think he get cut.
All right, Brandon Daniels, left tackle, right tackle.
We have an offensive line that sucks, and he's getting cut.
KJ Henry, left
KJ
defensive end.
No, KJ making it.
John Ridgway,
He's
is he making it?
Ridgway, I think they're gonna cut Fladarian.
No, he's making the team. Ridgway's making the team.
You say no?
So Darian Mathis on.
Oh, you saying no? They gonna cut Ridgway?
No, he's on the list.
Ridgway's making the team.
Okay, yeah, they gonna cut Fladarian.
ESPN got him cut.
Fladarian had a good game last week.
What happened to Siddiqui?
Huh?
Siddiqui is in New Orleans, I think.
Okay, Siddiqui gone. Okay. But that's for Darius. For Darius and Siddiqui too. 3 or whoever.
See who else? Okay, y'all said Emmanuel Forrest is making the team. How about Dirk Forrest?
Yeah,
Safety.
That's the
Forrest.
We got a lot of safeties, man.
Forrest is making
Jeremy
the team.
Reeves.
It's between him and Butler.
Reeves definitely. Reeves is a Pro Bowler, man. You gotta kidding me.
Yeah.
Percy Butler.
Percy blocked that. He knocked down that pass. He's definitely.
That's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be between him and Forrest. So
Now Forrest is a rock star hitter. That dude is coming to do damage, and they said that your boy likes that. So that's going to be Percy Butler's question. Now Percy Butler knocked that ball down and say that touchdown. So that's a battle going on right now. That's all I'm saying. Forrest and those guys. Forrest is coming down, and he's filling the gaps with bad intentions, and he's always been that way.
yeah, that's his thing. Schweringer, number 2. The other dude who won the 22. Schweringer. That's all big guy got.
I'm trying to think who else.
We may once again this year not cut people that people want.
How about
Gentlemen.
Terrell Castro Fields? He's making the team.
He tries out every year, but he's just like too small. He's a hard worker, but I'm not sure he has the
Gentlemen,
level of talent.
this is going to be as excited as we are and as enthusiastic as we are as fans. Deacon said it in the beginning. It's going to take, and Al even said it, and I didn't want to hear either one, but it's true. It's going to take 2 to 3 years to build this team. Deacon said we got to get rid of all the old stuff. Al said because they got poo-poo on the brain. And so by the time we get to goodness, we're not even going to be able to remember outside of Terry, outside of Cosby, outside of JD5, outside of Brian Robinson. I mean, there's just certain players that I can keep going down the road and naming. I go to defense, of course. Right now, we got your boy Love, a.k.a. Luvu.
Frankie
Wagner is about to show off, and I think he might be back, to be honest with you. We go down. We're going to get our 2 interior, with that's all a money thing, but they'll be here. And our, who else on the defense? Everybody else is going to be on the bubble. Everybody else got to keep trying out.
Plus, man,
Plus,
plus,
man,
man,
we
Yeah.
How about Chris Rodriguez? Is he making
Sam still will be here though. Sam
Chris
still. Will be here.
Rodriguez might be in question now, Al.
Yeah, he gonna get cut because Wiley gonna take his spot.
They got him on the fence on ESPN.
Hey, everybody you see play Sunday is getting cut.
I don't know.
Except for the quarterback.
Everybody who's playing on Sunday. Hey, how did you like Drexel's? What's his name?
Jeff Drexel.
His play. He played. I like how he made a decision when it was time to go.
Yeah.
He didn't even know the plays.
He read his progression. Okay, so Al said he don't know the play. I'm saying he read his progression and say all these third and second string receivers ain't getting open. I gotta go. But what I'm not gonna do is get sacked back here because of these bums that I'm trying to pass to. That's how I looked at it. Al's looking at it. He didn't even know the play.
That's 40 yards downfield, baby. We take it.
That time I ran that thing, and he didn't look like he knew it. He's like, oh my God. The way he was running was like, I was like, oh my God, is he?
He ran right to the tackle. But I mean, honestly, I think I would keep him and cut Mariota because Mariota's been hurt.
So what is the deal with our kicker? What's the deal with the kicker, gentlemen?
They're bringing in the kicker from Cleveland Browns.
So why did we keep
Browns
the worst kicker from our other kickers?
Listen, when
cut him already.
If we he gone. But if we sit back and think about building a team, it's like we made good decisions, but it's like the decision that need to be made, tackle. You got a rookie quarterback, you need a tackle, right? You need a sturdy offensive line. You need some weapons for him to throw it to.
Right.
And those are the two things we just don't have. We our weapons suck. And our tackle sucks. Both ends, both tackles. It's like I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
I mean, I think like Trey said earlier, we're gonna be ground and pound and try to play good D. But if we get any injuries, we're shot. We have no backups. Any injuries, we have no backups.
We might feel good.
We barely have starters.
And celebrate 5-6 games this year. And I'm calling it now.
I'm not gonna listen. These guys got a plan. I'm gonna wait till the plan develops. I'm not gonna get excited until we get 5 losses. When we get 5 losses, I start.
Well, I just think that Trey, right now, we set up to get a high pick next year. Right there.
We'll take it.
But we'll take it. But this is the wrong franchise. We're not talking Wizards. You know what I'm saying? We're talking Commanders. We expect these Bama's to at least.
But if we have a high pick next year, what do you got? What are you gonna take, a tackle or a wide receiver? Because we need both of them.
You know what we got to do?
Whoever one is the best one available. Whoever
you know what we got to do. You know what we got to do. We got to take. And I hate to bring this up. We got to look at the 49ers and we got to say, you know what? Every year for like 6 years, them Bama's picked their biggest number one was a lineman, and that's how they got where they at. So they're never out of contention when it comes to talk about playoffs. They're there because they have they have a steel curtain because they went and got those guys. They're not going to be.
You have to hit on your number one pick every year. And think about Ron's number one picks. Chase Young, not on the team. His next pick, Davis. We try to convert him to a defensive end. His next pick, Dotson, we just cut or traded. His next pick, last pick, was Forbes. JJ, a special needs cornerback. So that was Ron's legacy, him and Marty's legacy.
Come on, man.
What I mean by he actually only can play certain kind of defenses. Certain defenses he can't play.
Oh man!
Okay.
Did Forbes get toasted in preseason?
He got beat. Or was that both our corners got beat?
No, I'm not talking about practice. I'm talking.
No, what got beat? Both of them got beat for a touchdown. Not Sammerson, but Forbes and St. Juice got beat by third.
On the same type of play. So I mean,
50 balls. 50.
After all 4 picks, then we didn't hit. Where the 49ers on their 4 picks, they hit. You got to hit on your number 1 pick.
What happened?
50-50, Johnny. 8-9 with this year. 8-9.
You got 8-9?
8-9.
And we go 8-9. I'm happy.
I'm happy too.
Hell yeah, I'm happy. Because matter of fact, I'm ecstatic to hear that. But I'm realistic.
No, I think James is good for a game. I mean, Jaden's good for a game. I think the coaching staff is good for a game. I think each. So we're gonna outthink one team. We're gonna out defense one team. I think we're gonna out quarterback one team. And then we're going, we're bound to get 1 or 2 out there. So,
yeah, so you talking about 5
we
wins?
were horrible last year. We won 4.
You just said 5 wins.
No, I was counting 4 and then counting up from 4.
Hey,
we won 4 last year.
What we do know is that we do not want another receiver named Dotson.
Yeah, we have 2 bad Dotsons.
Dotson's receivers, man. You got to get rid of a Dotson receivers. No more Dotsons. No Dotsons.
None of them can run the fade.
The family Dotson is over, man.
They only make them cars no more.
Right. Yeah, right. The Dotson.
The bunk factory. So,
hey, man, Deacon, look, man. Yeah, so
that's it.
That's it.
I'm more ecstatic about the run game.
That's right.
That's what we're gonna be ecstatic about: a good run game and good D.
That's it.
We just can't have no injuries. We have no injuries.
We're gonna have to use a lot of motion because our even our offensive line is weak. So we got to do a lot of motion, a lot of flim flam. How you doing, Al? Yeah. We are about to pass. Run! You know what I mean? it's just gonna be smooth stuff out there, man. Look over there.
And it could be because it could be because they're viewing Eckler as a wide receiver. That's why they got rid of Jahan. He's a better wide receiver than Jahan at this point. I mean, it's gonna be out the backfield. Everything's coming out of the backfield, man. So you gotta what do you want to do? You're gonna have both of them.
And JD can run, so he's about to do a Bobby 3 sticks and get like 800 yards. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. That's the point. Like I say, I think that we're gonna have a strong running game and a good D. But the key is injuries. The key is going to be for this year's Commanders team injuries. We got to manage injuries because we are not very deep at all. Deep is not where we're going. But we have an opportunity at the end of this last preseason game to pick up other teams' scrubs. And maybe they may have some scrubs a little bit better than our second team guys.
Their scrubs are better than our scrubs.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of scrubs, you got 3 scrubs here who's not scrubs anymore. We just stepped up our game. Please like and subscribe because we are doing our thing. We're going to sit here and keep pounding and keep grinding to get y'all to watch us, man. And the biggest thing is we respond. So if you like and subscribe, not only do that, put it in the comments, man. We're going to talk about it, man. Go back and forth with you, man, and enjoy this ride.
If you want to show, just say so. We are
That's right.
We promise it's going to get better toward the beginning of the season. So just hang in there with us.
Hey, we just a little hurt that Dotson didn't pan out, man. So we see y'all next week, though.
Dotson?
Who's that?
I don't know.
That's the family buddy.
Oh, y'all. Let's get small. Do you want to get down? Let's get small. Now what you gonna do? Let's get small. Do you want to get up, y'all? Let's get small. Now what you gonna do? Let's get small. We have to take you high, y'all. Let's get small. Now what you gonna do? Let's get small. Say what? Let's get small. You better scream in the dark and you're on the floor. If you're having a real good time. Hello. Everybody is feeling fine. We got a brand new dance just for you. Every call is getting small. All you gotta do is just raise your hand and listen. you get started, you know it's hard to stop. Cause when that boogie gets into your soul, it makes your body hot. Some people say that they're too old to feel this kind of groove, but it's something in that music that makes you wanna move, yeah. You know now, girl. Down. Get down, 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 down. The moving and the moving gets small all across the floor. Say what now? The moving and the moving gets small all across the floor. Oh, do it again, do it again. The moving and the moving gets small all across the floor. It's talking about y'all. The moving and the moving gets small all across the floor. Now look here. Now what you gonna do? Let's get small. You wanna get up, y'all? Let's get small. Now what you gonna do? Let's get small. Do you wanna get down? Let's get small. Now what you gonna do? Let's get small. We gotta take you higher. Let's get small. Now what you gonna do? Let's get small. Say what? Let's get small. Once you get started, you know it's hard to stop. Cause when that boogie gets into your soul, it makes your body hot. Some people say that they're too old to feel this kind of groove, but it's something in that music that makes you wanna move, yeah. Let's break it on down and make it funky. All through your toes, get small, y'all. Let's get small. Oh, let's get small. Oh, let's get small. Now, I know you're feeling the highs, you're feeling the lows. The beat starts kicking all through your toes. Get small, y'all. Let's get small. Say what now? Let's get small. Now, what you